Hey everyone, it's Bernie here, and today we're doing a shell challenge created by Little Simsy. This is my first time doing a shell challenge, and as promised, in celebration of my first 10 subscribers, this is why I'm doing it. And possibly embarrass myself on how crappy I build, or not really build, roof and stuff like that. So as you can see, attempting to roof, I did move like the facing of how it looks. So we've got a little like front entryway, not really an entryway, like a front door bit, and then at the back I've got a little glass roof for the dining room. That's where the dining room is going to be. And I'm going for like a yellow and blue theme. Don't know why. Wanted summer, something summery, and something that I don't do. Otherwise, it would have been another black build, probably. Yeah, I always do black, really like, I wouldn't say gothic. No, I would just say boring, maybe, just simple. So I kind of just wanted to go with something a little bit different. I also never use columns. Don't know why, just don't use them. So I'm just trying to do stuff that I don't usually do in my builds. And this one, just give it a bit more, I don't know, just make it different, make it nice, I guess. So here I'm just doing the layouts of the rooms so I know exactly where the roofs should be. Not the roofs, the windows. So we've got entryway, study area, living room, toddler room, kitchen, dining, and a bathroom downstairs. And then we've got two bedrooms, two bathrooms. And I did put the gym upstairs above the study room or the office or whatever it's called. So I'm just doing some windows. I want some big open windows in the dining room, just bringing in a lot of light. It would be, it's like a conservatory kind of thing. I don't know what other countries do, but we have conservatories, and you can put a nice dining room or something, so it'll be nice and lets the sun in. It's quite nice. So I'm just adding some little details on the roof, like the circular windows, and then I'm going to move in and add some, what they are called, flower boxes, I think. So I just raised them up a little bit with the 9 key. They're kind of overlapping, but that's fine. I never use flower boxes either, so this is new as well. I'm trying to like expand from my horizon a little bit. Just, is that too much? I don't know. I feel like it's too much. I don't know. Do you put it under every window? That's the thing. Like, what is too much? I don't know. So I'm gonna do a hedge fence, or like a, yeah, I was thinking just to close it in a little bit. And that will be like the back garden. It's quite small because I'm on a pretty tiny lot. I don't want to furnish a massive lot because I can barely furnish the inside. Like, don't ask me to furnish the outside. And just picking some flooring. Cool thing about this is all base game. So just base game. I haven't used any other packs. It's just base game. You can add to it, you can take things away. Yeah, it's doable. Everyone can use this. Everyone can download it. I just wanted to make sure everyone can basically have fun with it if they like it or not. So I tried to add some windows at the front. I thought it needed something, but nope, didn't like it. So this is the entryway. I'm just adding some decor, little table, flowers, brighten it up with some colourful wallpaper. Why not? And some extra decors like you would have in the entryway. If you have seasons, you could add the thermostat there. If you have like the everyday clutter kit, you can add some extra clutter. You can put the decorations box underneath the stairs if you wanted. I just put some shoes, and yeah, it's got potential for it to grow. Basically, it's not a starter home. It is quite expensive, but it's probably something you can work up to. And it does unfortunately use some of the awards, like the awards you get from those. I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they're called. It's kind of gone out of my head. So like the front door mat or the telephone, they were like from the awards. Free for everyone if you played it, but if you didn't play it, you don't get it, which is quite annoying and quite stupid, but hey ho. So because I don't have a railing for that curtain, I made my own railing with some shelves, and I thought that worked well. And now I'm just gonna find a couch for this tiny living room area. I think it's kind of cozy, and I don't know, is there potential to grow? Probably. I'm not sure if I laid it out the right way or the wrong way. I think this is like the best way I could have laid it out, considering we can't change the exterior shape and we can't add walls, so that's part of the rules. So I think it went okay. It was hard to find a rug like that I liked. Like bearskin rugs. There's something missing there. I'm assuming like there isn't enough colours, I feel, or sizes. There need to be a rug update, I think. So I'm just adding some extra bits before moving to the other side of the living room. Just doing the same thing with the curtains. And then I'm thinking of adding a chess table. And so we've got our first skill building item there. And a plant and a bookshelf, because why not? And there's the phone. Beautiful phone. Oh, those birds are so pretty. I should have left them. I just put some basic art there. And I put a rug going down from the corridor of the entryway to the corridor of the living room to the corridor of the kitchen. I thought it was just like nice to tie the rooms together, I guess. So now this is gonna be the office or study room, and I wanted to make it a little bit more blue, I guess, with some yellow accents. So we've got some yellow curtains, and then most of the other furniture will be blue. I'm just adding a computer. I didn't think about money in this, as you can see. I just plopped wherever I wanted. I have no idea how I can do a starter home. But yeah, it was interesting because I do things like the burrow, or I'll follow some sort of inspiration build and build from there. But I've never actually went with my gut like this for something like this. I haven't really done a shell challenge. So it's nice to kind of think about what I want to add. The everyday clutter kit would have went nicely here, honestly. I could have put so much clutter here. I wanted to add more stuff, so I added more plants on the bookshelf. I just raised it up and put it where I wanted. Just thought it would look nicer with some extra stuff. Really wanted to cover that piggy bank, to be honest. It was kind of annoying. So I'm just adding a few more plants and then moving on to the next room, which is the toddler room. And I found this really nice yellowy flower wallpaper, so I thought I'd use that and some carpet. And if you're a parent, you know carpet and toddlers do not go well together. Yeah, it's horrible. So there's a trick here. If you fill up all the spaces, then you can press the 9 key, raise up the item that you do want up, and then put it where you want it. And it doesn't slot in automatically, so that's what I did. Instead of faffing about moving the object back and forth, I do it this way sometimes. It was nice. I'm just adding a few class stuff for the toddler, like a toy chest, some things I think it will need to play with, and I think that's it. And I forgot that we can change the roof colour. Not used to it. And yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next room. After I finish the curtains, again, just doing the same thing with the, the rail. And we're gonna do the bathroom now. So the bathroom, I thought I might as well go a bit funky and colour the whole thing floor to ceiling in the same type of flooring. So you'll see that now. Everything floor to ceiling is the same, and I thought that was kind of cute. Probably expensive to do, but hey ho, it's The Sims. Just adding a few decor stuff. We need some curtains, some towels. I need a toothbrush and hand wash, and I think this room can be finished after that. I think this is one of my favourite rooms. I don't know why. I like the toilet. It looks fun. Looks relaxing. There you go. Nice yellow painting as well. So pretty. Yellow. I don't know. I didn't realise yellow and blue could work so well. And then we move on to the kitchen, and this layout was kind of annoying. Obviously, it's quite long, and we've got all these archways and stuff, so the counter space was, I wouldn't say limited, it was just, yeah, it was weird. So I just placed where I think I wanted the counters to be, and then I can move and then place the fridge and the stove. I think that was okay. You could fit a nice money trash can there. Added some upper cabinets on the sides, and yeah, that was good. I didn't change the number of windows just because the upper cabinets do clash with the window, so I do readjust that a little bit. Just add in some extra bits in the kitchen, make it look like a kitchen. There you go, one window. I think that looks much better. And adding a fire alarm, the coffee maker. I was going to add a dishwasher, but I like the fact that all the counters look blue. And then I'm going to use one of these decorative, like china cabinet kind of thing, other than using the upper cabinets one where you can do a full cabinet. Just because while the walls are down, you can still see the china cabinet, whereas if I use the upper cabinet version, you can't. So, yeah, I just wanted to do that instead. And just add in some extra decor. Just fill it out, make it look a bit, I guess, lived in and homey. As much as I can possibly can, to be honest. And then I wanted some art or something there. I like this one, so I'm going to put that upstairs in the hallway. And I found some cool apples, and I think, yeah, apples and oranges, and they had like the same, it looked the same, just with different fruits. So I thought that would be a nice place to add that. Didn't know why I wanted that, so I just added another table. That kitchen item that we got in the kitchen clutter kit would have went really nicely there. So if you do have it, you can put it there. And just changing the flooring of the kitchen, adding some extra bits before moving on to the dining room. Now the dining room, I didn't want to put a sconce light just because it was like a greenhouse kind of vibe, so I had to put like a lampshade or something there. And these are my favourite chairs in the game, one of my favourite chairs. They look cozy. I would buy these chairs. So I got them in blue, and I just put in some yellow rugs and decor around it. Just breaking it up a little bit. Like I said, it's very yellow and blue. Moving upstairs, I'm just adding some doors, and I think we're going to start in the master bedroom. So this is like the biggest room in the house, and this is going to be full on yellow, and I mean pretty much full on yellow. I'm going to do the same trick with the rails, just add some shelves, and then finding a bedside table was quite annoying. I was just trying to find something with the same colour. That was not nice. I think I found one that was like similar enough that I could put it, but that one was like similar enough. But if you do know that if there's one that fits better, let me know. And then I'm gonna do like a double yellow like wardrobe situation there with some like a mirror, and at the end of the bed I'm gonna put a chair or like a love seat kind of situation, just so you have somewhere to sit to take your clothes off or your shoes off, basically. Yeah, I want to put something in the middle there, but I wasn't sure. It's a good place to put a baby if you ever have a baby, right smack in the middle of the room. I mean, you could have probably split this into 2 rooms, but then they will be tiny. So there's potential. I mean, this is definitely 100 baby challenge. I was thinking like what I wanted when I was playing the 100 baby challenge. I wanted the toddlers downstairs. I wanted many, many bathrooms. and loads of skills. So that's what I did basically in this house. The next room is basically like a teen or a child room, and it's gonna be blue if you haven't figured that out. Like I said, yellow and blue. No idea why. Trying to step out of my comfort zone. I'm kind of liking the blue room for some reason. Maybe because blue is my favourite colour. Don't know. Or blue and black are my favourite colour. I'm trying to find a desk. Do not like any of these desks. Definitely need more desk options. Adding some posters, because obviously children love their posters. Oh, I did. I had them inside my wardrobe when I was a kid. And just adding some more decor, just giving it some extra stuff, I guess. And adding more clutter on the desk to look more lived in. I think that looks great, to be honest. Let me know if you like it or not. Finding a rug in this base game is, I don't want to say anything negative. I love The Sims. But oh my god, it can be quite frustrating. And this is when I decided that this room is going to be a gym. Because I was like, skills, we need a gym. Sometimes they gain weight. I just get them to start losing weight or something, especially when I've been focused on completing an aspiration or something. So, yep, gym it is. And then I can just imagine those weights hitting the floor, and then whoever's working underneath, which is the office, just keeps hearing the weights getting hit on the floor. I mean, it's quite loud as it is. Maybe those no sweat rug is soundproof. Probably there is a soundproofing floor or something happening now. No idea. And then we're gonna move on to the no, not bedrooms. Bathrooms. Both that must be, sorry. So this is actually the second time I'm doing the voiceover. The first time I did the voiceover, I pressed record and I forgot to unmute myself. So I basically was talking for over half an hour. And then when I went to check the recording, I was like, oh no, I forgot to unmute. So this is my second time doing it now. So I'm a bit tired. I've been working all evening and I'm just ready to chill and just need to finish some admin work and things like that. But yeah, I'm just so ready to pass out, to be honest. So yeah, I'm doing the bathroom. I was gonna just do a bath shower combo, but then I was like, this bathroom is big enough for a jacuzzi bathtub, so I never use it, so I thought I might as well use it now. And I think it went alright. I like it. Just adding a few extra decors before moving into the second bathroom. Now, why is there 3 bathrooms? Because I didn't want to use the laundry kit. Like I said, I wanted to keep this base game only, otherwise that downstairs bathroom would have been a laundry room. So 3 bathrooms it is. And my original plan was it was going to be a 4-bedroom house, not a 3-bedroom house. So yeah, things change. It's okay. So this is another big bathroom. Again, if you do have other kits, we can add laundry easily into one of these rooms downstairs. It's got plenty of room. I do like the shape of it. It's quite funky looking. It's quite cool. I like a funky shaped house. It makes you think outside the box a little bit. And now moving into the corridor. So we've got a piano here, another skill. I didn't add any guitars or violin, just the piano. But again, it's a big item and it fitted really nicely down there. And it's like, you can hear it from downstairs, probably as you're walking into the house. So I found these cool like keys and music, paintings, photography stuff, so I put that. And I added the clown just because I never use it. I thought, why not? You want to count how many times I said why not in this video and tell me below. My vocabulary when I'm tired is appalling. So now we're going to move on to the outside. Again, I'm going to add more skills on the outside. But I just wanted to get a rough idea of where everything should go before I make my final decision on how I want things done. I was going to do a very long skinny pool, like a lap pool, but I decided on not to do that and just put a pool on the side. Why, you might ask? The tiny garden, why? To fill up the space. Less landscaping. Terrible at landscaping. Wouldn't trust me with it. You will see in a little bit what I mean. Yeah, no. I have no greenery vision, if you want to put it that way. So I'm just adding some extra bits outside. I went for a blue set there, but at the very, very end of the video, you're going to see me adding some yellow deck chairs. So we've got the microscope and we've got painting out here. So if you have seasons and you want to paint, good luck. And I'm adding more pottery, not pottery, that's the business, not more pots for you to grow your vegetables. I was about to sing the Peppa Pig fruit and vegetable song. Glad I didn't. It's in my back of my head. And now I'm just trying to figure out a pathway so that I can do some landscaping after. I was going to do some lighting on the hedges, but I decided not to and just add some lighting in the pool. And this is where the fun bit starts, where I'm going to start landscaping. And yeah, nope, don't like it. Still don't like it. Will never like it. Will I do it? Yeah. But no, I don't like it. I'm trying to learn tips and tricks from other people, to be honest. I don't know how to landscape. Would never know how to do something like that. So yeah, I'm just sorting out, I guess, the walkway. Just adding some low-lying bushes, I guess they're called, before adding any other stuff. I mean plants and things on top. And yeah, just doing all of that. So, yeah. Also, if you guys haven't voted on who's going to be the year, please do, because I am planning to start recording the next episode in the next couple of days when I have time. I am working every day this week, so I'm going to upload this and probably take a break a little bit so I can focus on work, especially with exams and stuff. So let me know. But definitely do vote so that we have a definite heir. So far, Gina's winning. Let me know if you want it to be Gina or Aubrey. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's about the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge that I'm doing on my channel. Again, that is also created by Lila Simsey. Yes, I'm a bit obsessed with her. I think she's smart, funny, and very down to earth. And yeah, so yeah, I follow most of the Simmers, anyways. So yeah, I'm planning to do more wacky videos. But I'm also planning to do Luna Lovegood's family house at some point. My friend asked me to do it, so I'm going to do it. I would love to see how that would turn out. As I could barely do the Burrow. I wonder how I'm going to do Luna's. I don't think it should be too bad, as the Burrow was a bit wonky and we don't have wonky stuff at the Sims. We can't really do a wonky house. But I will, that is on the list of to-do videos I'm gonna do. I just need to find some inspirational photos. So again, if you've got any of that, send it my way. So I can build Luna's house and make my Harry Potter village. And yeah, just adding some flowers. You can see my terrible landscaping at the back. I don't know if you guys, if you've got tips, let me know. If I'm doing it right, let me know. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know. If you don't care, let me know. I would like to know your opinion, of course. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to do some terrain painting probably and add the deck chairs at the end. But I think that's pretty much most of it. Look at all that. Again, terrain painting took, I wouldn't say it took forever, it just felt like it took forever. I was just trying to go as smoothly as possible onto all the plants and hedges and stuff, just to give it extra detail, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if it worked. I haven't play tested it. I should really play test it. It should work. I haven't alt placed much things. Just a few stuff. I'm adding some fireflies around. I don't know why. I thought I might as well. Add some bugs. It's summer. Bugs are everywhere during the summer. This is why I added the deck chairs. And that's it. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed. Please share, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.